All right, we ready? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So, jeez, this place is huge. It's dark in here. Jeez. That's disturbing. That was Hartman. And the worst thing is he's saying the chant. At one point. Oh. Sword fires adhesive. Really?
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Excuse me. The third. Should not let
The
this.
resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton. There was nothing ordinary about Phaeton.
That's not good. Yeah. So, like I said, the Hartman has merged. Of course. It's. Okay, it's sealed. So we are going this way. Can we get some light on here? It's. Like, them doing the darkness and shadows and stuff is just amazing. NASA cooperation. Following the NASA slash FBC coordination agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black wreck lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for the Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivering of black rock from its medium orbit. The redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion in this community that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. A black market. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was rated in oh redacted by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using alter items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on alter items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. Concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. This looks familiar. Interrogation complaint. Kirkwood. So you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was hired to do? My job? You want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. It is true. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak confident classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people. All to make a train turned altar. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. They won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Whoever this Kirkwood is, it sounds like he whines and just interferes with everybody's job.
Inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable.
Mm-hmm.
The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think. Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, here we go. All right. That was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
It's still going.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized
There we
surveillance
go.
methods are
At
as
least I can
follows.
see the
Fiber
timer.
optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just... inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think. Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right. That was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC.
Whoa.
Move away from the door. I have a...
So that's the motel. The one we keep ending up in sometimes.
Air here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's no food for you.
I know.
Headache, nausea, mold land, depression. But how can you tell when you are in? Helvetin hove. Nykyisin saatana päästä eroon. Plants in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. All right, let's go make some new friends.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody shit, said the old lady. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
You got it. So, okay. What's going on in here?
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
They should. I'm just saying, they should. It is so dark. The only light in here is these. Have some light? Eagle Limited. Summary. A train derailment resulted in 62 casualties. Numerous injuries were suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. Remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. Event response. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, our response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation center to further study. Why here? Why was it not sent to the what's it called? Containment, the shadow. Paranatural entity. The shadow is an aggressive redacted of three known types. Localized manifestation of sentient redacted capable of organic or inorganic material, as well as exerting over its surroundings. Shaded individuals, human bodies, redacted by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. I think they're trying to say possessed. Yeah. Human bodies possessed by shadow. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, which may see AWE-35, which may apply a shared link to redacted intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of all sense and defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources. Some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of an outbreak. What do you mean eventual? So AWE-35 was, I think that was this one. It was called the Bright Ball. Right? Would it be? There it is. Bright Ball supplement. I mean, it's mainly both of these.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry, against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness.
Wait.
The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their
Who's
art
Lane?
beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these
Rudolph Lane.
Assuming he cooperates.
Oh, that's the artist.
Quite the
Okay.
challenge. Well,
The one that was doing paintings
it's a
in
very
the
sure
Quadrant
foundation
Lake.
of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Yeah. Too bad. Sadly, Rudolph Lane is dead because he died during the psycho thriller comic. I was just talking about. Although, apparently, we did read Hartman's Arrest. I think that's the one we read, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It says that technically, surveillance is on him, so maybe he survived. Maybe Lane did survive. Everything is so complicated. It's gonna get worse. Oh, jeez. I can't see. Oh, they're not fun at all. Here. You're gonna help. Oh, by the way. What that? One. Hmm. Oh. Hold on. Strange. And then. Okay. Never mind. I thought that was the lighthouse. Then I realized no. Not the game. It's not that simple.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
It's so much stronger now. Strong enough to train. Gotta stay in the light. Why would you turn the light off?
Shit. Now what? What is that? Come on, elevator, time to go! So you don't like the light. I can use that.
Yeah. Ow. Oh. Over there. Not right now. Let's just deal with this right now. So we're gonna just launch that over there. Yeah. That's not. It drained my health so fast because I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
Let's stay in the light.
Oh my god. What is that? Oh, does it hurt Hartman? So anyway, I'm disturbed. Hartman background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Bright Falls, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent rejected abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping reality to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to reshape reality, articulated means file redacted. Investigation has proved that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the redacted investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released blank months later, been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. So they caught him and then let him go after a few months in order his Ranger Airborne. This subgroup of his corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarity to his elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane brutal weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that the Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers have only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that an environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector, or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. Multimedia. Confiscated motives.
Arcade machines.
The arcade machine allowed Jesse to exit via the right position.
Whatever.
Crowd control or deadline. What the? Survive. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is it how long can you survive or something? Like, how does it work? Alright, that answers everything. Go get him. Missed. Alright, fine. Where is it? Don't you dare run. What about it? This isn't as bad as the jukebox, though. I can say that much. At least when it comes to the waves, it seems much more like... I'm just telling you how to do headshots. It's too much health, though. There's too much health. Oh, come on. I have to take that orb out. Any problem? What's the other one? Deadline. The goal of deadline is without letting the timer run out. Okay. Where? Wait, everyone. I don't know if I can do that. No! Yeah. I spent too much time on some of them. Alright, we'll do them later. Because I do have to complete them. Pretty much. One of the arcade modes? I don't know. Night Springs screenplay, page 1. The screen this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs so 1 Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are things you can discover in Night Springs? We are the secret lab. The large sign on the wall says the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. I told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. That sounds ominous. Kind of like he wrote out. Door appearance. An exclusion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door features a spiral-shaped marking, designation door. Spiral? Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE referred to, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake. A suspected attorney and redacted. Probably candidate. Contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Miss Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For the full transcript to follow on 2017. The excursion into the Overview Motel occurred later that same day. Conclusion: determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly taking into the hotel itself to confirm if any other changes occur. Well, we know what the spiral door is. It belongs. It pretty much leads to what.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to.
This guy sounds innocent.
I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
The kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending this session. We're done here. God. She was ready. She was ready to like grill him beyond belief, and it's like he doesn't know anything. I'm looking like a fool here. Just turn this thing off. Modify vending machine protocol procedures. None known. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing. A vending machine. It's fret covered in a wood panel. Coin operated buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create living redacted have consistently failed. Yeah, probably wants you to select food. Okay. The item was discovered in a nursing home in redacted Alberta after a resident named Merle redacted called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposely stocking the machine with distinctive foods and objects as a way to raise residents' spirit. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway. Go down. Or up. Probably up. Okay.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Tomorrow. Bright Falls. Eagle Limited.
Langston, it's me, Jessie.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
This Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want
I
to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be...
The only thing out here is
but sometimes
your
it's just
shadows
every
can
department
your own shadow can be your very worst enemy.
trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of Not that I spread rumors, just, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of course,
just gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on
Well,
him.
I'm gonna let him talk for a bit.
Back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit
Man is very lonely.
arrangement.
Maybe we should set him up with talking to the board.
All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... Huh. I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no, no, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way. Scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I gotta, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
We good? Good, can I? So we can't go to the AWE, can we? It's right there. Although... Come on, you know where it is. They're teasing us. That's what it is. See, they're teasing us. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna take a quick break.